graduates, with this baby planted, it should grow up into a nice, big, healthy tree.
And that way, it'll make oxygen for the orphanage down the road.
That way they won't suffocate.
Unless their caretakers smother them with pillows.
Yeah! Awesome handshake!
Good afternoon, and welcome to Anime NebrasKon 2024. This, as you may know, is NebrasKon's 20th year in operation. And so, on this momentous occasion, I ask you to join me, Nigel Pilkington, on a journey through time and space as we explore the origins of this dazzling event and speak with some of the people who make NebrasKon happen, year after year. Let us begin!
Where's Tony? Get over here! I'm with you! Monster arm privileges!
Our first question comes in 3 parts. Firstly, what is your name? Secondly, for how many years have you been coming to Anime NebrasKon? And thirdly, for how many of those years have you been part of convention staff?
My name is Andy Huggins. I am the Vendors Hall Coordinator for Anime NebrasKon. I have been coming to Anime NebrasKon since 2009, which would make it, if my math serves me correctly, is that 14 years? And I've been on staff since 2011, so that would make it, 12 years? I'm not very good at math.
My name is Andrew Mons. I have been coming to Anime NebrasKon since 2005, and my first year of staffing was 2008. I have worked with the charity auction for a number of years now. I'm now actively leadership, where I am the co-head of that department, and that's been that way for the last 12 or so years.
My name is Nick Schneider. I have been going to Anime NebrasKon since the very beginning in 2004, so about 21 events, and I have been staff for 20 of those events. And then I took over as a co-director of our activities, programming, and events with Gavin Donaldson.
Well, my name is Jesse Smith. I have been going to Anime NebrasKon for 20 years. I'm currently the convention chair.
Well, I'm Kimberly Baker. As far as the years I've been involved, really it was only about 3, and those were at the very, very beginning.
My name is Lathan Morrell. I came to the first NebrasKon in 2004, and staffing since the next year in 2005 up until now.
My name is Tony Esquivel, and as far as how long I've been coming to NebKon, I've been going to NebKon since before it was born. Actually, you could say I was maybe there at the very beginning.
Hello, I'm Becky Potter. I have been coming to Anime NebrasKon for 20 years, and I've been staffing for 20 years. I've got my cool 20-year pen.
As far as you are aware, how did Anime NebrasKon begin?
Best I know of is a whole bunch of people got together in the UNL Anime Club and decided to do a thing, and the thing got out of hand, and 22 years later, the thing is still going.
I was president of the UNL Anime Club, And the idea came up from Kim Baker, who is our treasurer, who had a coffee can full of spare change in their treasury, and that was all we had. We had nothing. And so one little treasurer decided to be ambitious, that maybe we should do a fundraising event. Hey, let's have a small convention. We can rent out a room, have pizza and have donuts, and we'll show anime and it'll be fun. I took a vote on it for the club and everyone voted yes, we definitely wanted to do this event. Just a half dozen, officers doing their best with no idea what we were doing to try and launch something that became a convention.
It was in October of 2004 at the Student Union at UNL. It was one room, the ballroom, one vendor with a big amount of posters. We had a bunch of dividers up to separate out panel rooms in the ballroom.
I just want to thank all of my crazy friends who believed that we could actually pull this off from the very beginning, because if not for them, it would have just been an idea that may not have gone anywhere.
How has the convention changed over the last 20 years?
If I had to summarize it in one word, bigger. It's so much bigger than it used to be.
We've gone from a convention that started at a total of 300 attendees in 2004 to a convention of about 7,500 attendees.
Now, our vendors hall is bigger than our entire convention used to be.
Bring a lot of people both from the area and from surrounding states, or in some cases from across the country. I feel has really changed NebrasKon. It's not just a locals only convention, but it's a convention anybody can enjoy.
The con has evolved to fit the community that it has been given. It has grown in ways that have been surprising to some ways have not changed at all.
Got about a dozen or something? Come on.
And what is your fondest memory of Anime NebrasKon?
Fondest memory? Well, there's kind of an obvious answer for that one. For 2013, I was actually the director and lead for the film project. It was my proposal video to my now wife, Vanessa, of 10 years. That was exciting to film and to direct and act in and have her none the wiser when the entire convention knows but she doesn't.
I would say at least one of my favorite opening ceremonies was when I had a few of my Kung Fu school friends come up to be like random villains that I beat up on stage. And that was like a lot of work and I was very tired. And at the end of it, a group of Deadpool show up afterwards to like chase me off stage. And I had to like muster just enough strength in order to like run off, but it all came together really nicely and it was so much fun.
From about 2 years ago during our closing ceremonies, and I shared a story about myself. And after I shared it, I realized that half my audience was crying. And it was because I shared the fact that when I was growing up, anime was not the cool kid's hobby. And if I wanted to do the hobby, I did it by myself. I realized that I connected with hundreds of people in the span of a couple of minutes. And people afterwards came up to me once the show was done and talked about that and told me that's how they had felt their whole lives. And it wasn't until they came to NebrasKon or discovered their local otaku club that they finally felt like they had, friends or even a found family.
2009, was our first year at the Holiday Inn. We had something like 1,700 people that year. And myself and two of our guests, Shannon and Richard Townsend, were sitting at the bar. And then down the hallway, a vague, very quiet, one of us. There is this giant mass of people. I can describe it as a mass. We later called it the duct tape amoeba.
We had a person named Vash, which some of you may know, who decided his duct tape panel should go live, and they duct taped a group of people together, and as they found more people, they got taped in, and this large duct tape amoeba went in yelling, one of us, and growing in size and probably being a very bad fire hazard.
My fondest memory of Anime NebrasKon is being human tape and the infamous duct tape amoeba, who's squeezing down a hallway way too big for the mass of people going through it. So yes, that is my most fondest memory.
I was supposed to inspect the amoeba, so our head of operations, Eric, was very concerned about it. So I went to go try to calm down the amoeba, and maybe try to make it a little safer. Somehow I got taped into the amoeba, and so then I was going through with the amoeba as well, which Eric was not too happy with me about at the time. But it was good times.
This year's theme is Legends of NebKon Past. Whom do you believe is one of the greatest NebrasKon legends?
I mean, Jackie. She was a spitfire. She had passion that barely anyone else I've ever known could even match.
Unfortunately, Jackie's no longer with us. She hasn't been for 10 years. Always had an opinion, always passionate, and always caring about all of those around her.
I'd have to say Becky Potter. They've been there since the beginning. They have always been pushing to make sure it happens.
Becky Potter, she's been someone just, again, fantastic, a beacon for all of us here.
One of our friends, Ben, had acquired a red ninja outfit and would run around as Husker Ninja in a couple of our videos and also around the con. I think to this day, I don't think anyone else has really had to pull off a proper Husker Ninja cosplay. There's something about his particular dedication to making that character kind of come alive, especially in those early years, that I always really enjoyed, and just kind of the fun little shenanigans that came about with him running around.
Do you ever fight with the other staff members?
There's definitely sometimes disagreements, clashing viewpoints. I try not to fight my staff members, but whatever fights that we get into, let's just say, I always finish them.
Yes, I am also a fiery individual. I am someone who fights for what I believe in. I always have been. It's a core part of who I am. And of course that leads to conflict.
It's gonna happen if there's passionate people, there's gonna be disagreements, right? Yeah, we've had our bumps in the road, but the important thing is to work it out.
No, I was more of a lover than a fighter.
You see, Tony and I, we've worked together quite a while, and on occasion we will have some creative differences. Which can get a skosh heated.
So yes, I fight a lot.
Have you ever died before?
No, I have not, unfortunately. Or fortunately? I don't know, died yet.
Died a lot of times.
I mean, there was that one time.
If you believe possibly in quantum immortality, very likely so.
Well, once.
can't believe it. Cusco! I promised I gotta pay for this. What?
I finally killed your precious Tony, and now you are next. All you got?
Tony! You're alive!
Hey, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Have you ever been resurrected by an evil organization and brainwashed to destroy your loved ones?
Actually...
Just need you to come with me. Get out of here right now.
Yeah, well,
I mean, haven't we all?
uh-oh, time to grow. Tony, this guy's way too strong. How are we gonna beat him?
The same way we always do, with extraordinary violence. Lathan, it's awesome time! Shit! Cyber! On!
Herrick sword to me! Yeah! 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 All right, Lathan, let's do it together! Yeah! Well, where am I? I'm inside Lathan! Yeah!
Ultra Blade! Cyber Tony! Ultimate form!
Yeah! Let's do it! What's this?
Tony, stick it in me!
You got it, best buddy!
Cyber Tony, combat synchronization mode!
Oh no, Lathan! Don't give up! Come on, pull up! Now! Now! Alright, here we go!
ウルトラレーサーの支えるはスパークルエネルギーは地球上では急激に消耗する。スパークルエネルギーが残り少なくなるとカラータイムが点滅を始める。そしてもカラータイムが消えてしまったらウルトラレーサーが死ぬ。今326時間しか残っていない。ウルトラレーサー頑張れ。まだ時間はたくさんある。
That's what I call tough break.
Color timer が消えてしまったらウルトラレーザーが死ぬ。今994時間しか残っていない。ウルトラレーザー頑張れ。カラータイマーがくだらない。
Take that! Whew, what a close call that was.
Tony? What are you doing? Tony? Tony, no!
Time for a counterattack! Lathan Beam! Alright, he's down! It's time to finish him off with our ultimate technique! Ha! Here we go, Pyrex Sword, synchronize!
Ultra Sword Justice Slash! Oh, Toxic Blast!
カラータイマーが消えてしまったらウルトラレーザーが死ぬ。
And now, do you have any final thoughts or words of wisdom to share with everyone out there?
Please enjoy the next 3 days. I hope that you enjoy yourselves to the fullest extent you possibly can.
Be you. That's the whole point. That's the whole, we're trying to make a place for people to be who they want to be. And so, be you.
Find your passion and go for it. Thank you again so much for coming to NebrasKon, for keeping NebrasKon going, for making it what it is. It's gone from a ragtag team of anime kids to one of the best conventions out there in the United States.
Thanks for 20 years of Anime NebrasKon, and here's hoping that we can get 20 years more.
Dang it! We gave him everything we had and it wasn't enough. Lathan, what should we do now?
I don't think we can beat this guy on our own. I think we need something more. I think what we need is the hope, joy, life, and strength of the entire convention.
You don't mean
I do.
the Spirit Bomb!
Tell me, do you know how to use the Spirit Bomb?
Dude, I played Budokai 3, of course I do. It's like this.
Well, kinda. You kind of hold your hands up like this and...
We must gather it up.
Lend me your strength.
People of Anime NebrasKon, we need your help.
We need you to lend us your strength, your energy, if we're going to defeat this foe.
Everyone, Anime NebrasKon, we call upon you to stand up, to arise to the occasion. Put your hands in the air. Loan us your energy to create the universe's most powerful spirit bomb. We call upon all of you, our con-goers,
Our staffers,
anime fans,
manga readers,
comic book collectors,
streamers,
gamers,
tabletop players,
aspiring ninjas,
adorable furries,
wonderful, talented cosplayers,
and that one normal person in the back who's just here to support their weird friends.
Keep your hands up high, charge your energy. Let's defeat this guy together. We can do it.
We have that power!
NebrasKon, you're safe.
Everyone out there, thank you so much for taking our small dream and making it a big reality. From the first 300 attendees we had into the thousands we have today. Thank you so much for coming to Anime NebrasKon and making it a dream come true.
You're the reason why we do this. Like, the things that you love, your passion, the life and enthusiasm that you bring, it's the whole reason why we're here.
All of us, our staffers, our volunteers, our vendors, our industry guests, we're only here because you are. Everything we've done up to this point, it's all been for you guys. And I just want you all out there to know that it doesn't matter if it's next year, 2 years from now, or even if we ever hit the point where we have to say goodbye to this con, no matter where you are, you're not alone. We're closer than we've ever been. We've all become a beautiful found family. We've made so many memories together, and we're looking forward to so many more.
This has been the most amazing journey.
It's been 20 years, guys. 20 years of opening ceremonies, of laughs, of panels, events, staffers coming and going, con guests coming and going, different locations, hotels. It's been just a wild ride, and I have made some of the best memories of my life here at NebrasKon, and I sincerely hope that many of you have as well. I just want to take this last moment to say thank you again. Thank you, NebKon staff, for giving us a place to call home. Thank you, our attendees, for building this home for us. Until we see you next time, thank you.
See you later, Space Cowboy. Or Aqua Cowboy. Or trans-dimensional Isekai Cowboy. Whichever really realm you're kind of in, doing cowboy stuff or cowgirl stuff or cow non-binary stuff, whatnot. Do that. Bye.
When you wanted to go with me to Anime NebrasKon, I have to say now, I couldn't see how it could be this much fun, but it is because I like those things and you like them too. Might as well face it, we've been labeled otaku. Otaku, I like swords. Otaku, we're cool like the Megazord. Otaku me, Otaku you, we can be otaku whenever we want to. So let everybody say that otaku will rule this day. And after this weekend has come and gone, remember Anime NebrasKon. From awesome rangers to friendly strangers, I wish this day would come real soon. Cause when it does now, I'll show you just how I'll spend my whole life savings in the dealer's room. Because I like those things, and you like them too. Might as well face it, we've been labeled otaku. Otaku, ninjas and games. Otaku, a shame it only lasts 3 days. Don't mean to nag, but it still boggles. Just don't play capture the flag with those spiked goggles. And everybody say that otaku will rule this day. And after this weekend has come and gone, remember Anime NebrasKon. Remember Anime NebrasKon. Oh yeah. And as far as conventions go, I'm NebrasKon's bard exclusively. That is, unless another convention offers to pay me. Otaku, I like swords. Otaku, we're cool like the Megazord. Otaku me, otaku you, we can be otaku whenever we want to. So let everybody say that otaku will rule this day. And after this weekend has come and gone, remember Anime NebrasKon. Remember Anime NebrasKon.